All right, we're going to be talking about differentials next. And we're going to define what a differential is. First of all, if we have a function y equals f of x, so y is a function of x, where f is differentiable, then we define the differential d of x. Then the differential, we call it dx, like dy dx, is an independent variable. So since it's an independent variable, this means it can be given any real number value. So dx can be given any real number value. And then we have dy dx, then we have dy, and the differential dy, let me start over, because we're kind of defining that differential. The differential dy is defined by dx. And we're going to define it like this. If y equals f of x, kind of like the chain rule, we can kind of think of this like the chain rule. Take the derivative of f function, the outside function, and then dx dy. Just dx. All right, so that's how we're defining differentials. And I kind of want to just point out, because it looks like we have to memorize something else, but kind of as like a side note, one easy way to kind of place everything is we know dy dx is equal to the derivative f prime of x. Then it's almost like we're just cross multiplying, right, to get us to that definition. On x and dx, so that's the it's the dependent variable. X is the X is the independent, and then Y is the dependent. I don't know why this stuff keeps happening. Okay, so let's look at this all visually. So I'm going to bring in a graph, like we do. And let's have our curve F. And we'll bring in our tangent line. We'll have our tangent line like at this point. We'll call it P. That. Okay, so we have our tangent line at the point P. P happens at X. So we'll have our X right there. Okay, so we're talking about dy dx, okay? We are going to define dy dx. If you remember, that's how we define our slope. So let's choose another point on the tangent line. We'll call this point R. And when we're talking about dy dx, dy dx, look right here, is equal to f prime of x. All right, and remember, f prime of x, so let's do a little thought bubble. F prime of x is equal to the slope of the tangent line. It's equal to the slope of the tangent line, which is rise over run, but we call that, change in y dy dx.